for news at noon on ABC 36 News Now.
Hey friends, welcome back in. We are going to celebrate the season with an afternoon of storytelling and literary insight as the Lexington Public Library is hosting a moderated discussion with best-selling novelist and Kentucky's Poet Laureate, Silas House.
That's right. And here to talk more about the event is Kentucky's Poet Laureate, Silas House, and Miriam Adarat with the Lexington Public Library. Thank you so much for both of you for coming in today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, what a great event and a wonderful opportunity. So tell us what this looks like. What are folks in store for?
So the story is that one of our staff came to us with this short story of Silas's Another Country, and we were inspired by his previous work, and we really wanted to have him over, and we wanted to have the opportunity of our community to be able to share in this wonderful story. So we're going to table read with a cast of about 15 people, including music, and so it'll be a fun afternoon.
I love this. And Silas, I understand that you were inspired by James Joyce and his story, and kind of set that in our Appalachian context. Right. So can you tell us a little bit about what folks are in store for with going through your the table read of this story?
Well, The Dead is one of the best short stories ever written by James Joyce, and so I just lifted it from 1920s Ireland and put it in early 2000s Appalachia, and all those themes work. So I'll be reading the narrative, and then different people will be reading the different characters.
Wow.
And there'll be music, and it just brings the story to life. And it is, you know, it's a holiday story, so it's the right time of year for it.
Right.
Oh, it really is.
And what I love too is you don't have to be from that region, or you don't have to be from Ireland to enjoy, same as Joyce. That you had me in the very beginning with talking about the heap of coats on the bed when family comes to visit. We can all relate.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's the thing, you know, the more specific you are in a piece of literature, the more universal it is.
Yes.
And it really goes to show how much more we have in common than how different we are.
That's absolutely
yes,
true.
and that's what grabs people too. It really does. So how is the community receiving these type of events, Miriam?
So our author events are probably one of our more popular events at the library. With Silas's event on Saturday, our registration just completely closed. But don't worry, we will be streaming it on our YouTube channel. So if you don't have the opportunity to visit us at the library, you can watch it on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
But yeah, our author events are always popular, especially with somebody like Silas House. Of course, it's a big attention grab. Tonight we have author Jan Brett coming as well, and that's going to be at Bryan Station High School. So it's, one of our goals for the upcoming years is to connect our community with the authors and the books that they love to read. So this is an opportunity to meet authors and connect with them, have a conversation, get to know them more, discuss their books a little bit deeper, and share the experience with fellow Lexingtonians.
I'll be signing books afterwards too, so I always love meeting readers.
Silas, what does that mean to you as an author to hear folks reading your work back to you and participating with you in that? That's got to be exciting.
Well, yeah, I mean, I love the collaboration. We've done a couple of rehearsals, and all of them are just so great and into the roles and really making it, like I said, it just comes alive in a new way.
Yeah.
I love that.
And Silas, I have to ask, what are there any things that you're working on right now that we might be able to pull out of you that we can look forward to?
What's on the workbench? Yeah.
Well, I have a picture book coming out about my beagle next year. And that's exciting because I just had my first grandbaby. So.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. And I have 2 novels coming out in the next 2 years. One of them is a murder mystery I've always wanted to write. So that series will start this fall. And then I have a new novel, literary novel, coming out next year.
All right.
And of course, Silas is wrapping up his tenure as the Poet Laureate of Kentucky.
Right.
So
That's a 2-year term, I think.
It is a 2-year term.
I've been honored to do it, and so glad we have a governor who supports the arts.
Yes,
absolutely.
we certainly do in that. Well, this is a wonderful opportunity. Can you give folks the way to access this?
So you can come by, and if you've already registered, on Saturday at Central Library at the Farish Theater at 2 p.m. we're going to start the program. If you can't make it, you can watch on our YouTube channel and just search for Lexington Public Library, and it'll be the first hit that you can click on. So
I love the Farish. It's an intimate space. We're blessed to have the library system.
Yes,
here
lots
in
of fun
Lexington.
events happen there. So
For sure.
There's a nice overflow area too.
yes, we will have an overflow area. When the Farish becomes full, we're going to do it on the 3rd floor as well. There's going to be screens that are linked to what's happening in the Farish, so you
okay.
won't miss
Very
out.
good.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to live stream so we can practice some stillness. That's a bedrock of Silas's work while participating in this event too online. So thank you both for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
Nice to see y'all.
Appreciate it.
It means a lot to the community. Back with more. Stick around.
The Medicare annual enrollment period is now.